Once upon a time in the small town of Willowbrook, there lived the Mcallister siblings, Marty and Malory. They were known for their mischievous nature and their ability to turn any ordinary day into an extraordinary adventure. This year, however, their annual school picture day was about to take an unexpected turn. The night before the big day, the Mcallister household was buzzing with excitement. Marty, the oldest of the siblings, was determined to make this year's picture day unforgettable. He had a mischievous grin on his face as he hatched a plan with his siblings. The next morning, chaos ensued. Marty had decided it would be hilarious to switch the siblings' outfits, ensuring they would look completely mismatched in the school photo. As Malory, the youngest, struggled to squeeze into Marty's oversized shirt, Marty was stuck with Mel's flowery dress. As they made their way to school, the Mcallister siblings couldn't help but laugh at their ridiculous outfits. They were convinced that their school picture would be the most memorable one yet. Little did they know, fate had other plans in store. Just as they entered the school premises, a sudden gust of wind swept through the courtyard, snatching their hats and tossing them high into the air. Marty's hat landed on top of a statue, Mel's got stuck on a tree branch. Now, not only were they mismatched, but they were also hatless. Determined not to let this setback ruin their plan, the siblings decided to make the most of it. They scoured the school, searching for replacement hats but to no avail. Finally, they stumbled upon the school's lost and found box, filled with all sorts of forgotten treasures. Marty, always resourceful, found an old, tattered sombrero and Mal discovered a bright pink beanie. With their new hats in place, the Mcallister siblings confidently walked into the photo studio. The photographer, Mrs. Jenkins, raised an eyebrow at their peculiar attire but decided not to question it. As she lined them up for the picture, Marty and Mal couldn't contain their excitement. As Mrs. Jenkins prepared to take the photo, a loud crash echoed through the studio. Startled, she accidentally pressed the shutter button, capturing the Mcallister siblings' shocked expressions perfectly. Confused, they turned to see the source of the commotion. To their surprise, a group of squirrels had infiltrated the studio, knocking over props and creating a hilarious mess. The siblings burst into laughter, forgetting all about their carefully planned outfits and hats. Mrs. Jenkins, unable to resist the infectious laughter, joined in too. The resulting picture was a masterpiece of chaos and joy, perfectly capturing the essence of the Mcallister siblings. It became the talk of the school, making them famous for years to come. From that day on, the annual school picture day was never the same again. And so, the Mcallister siblings learned that sometimes, the best memories are made when things spiral out of control. Their mischievous spirit and ability to find joy in unexpected situations made them the legends of Willowbrook Elementary, leaving a lasting legacy for future generations to admire.